Hello everybody, how good of you to join. Welcome back to 2070 and well, back at Cyberpunk, a beautiful town with a huge problem in the background right now, and that is this Vadim Sokov guy. He's purchasing shares like every single time his cooldown is running off, and the problem is if he purchases a share of me or a share of mine, I don't get the money for it, right? Like in Anno 1800, so I constantly have to purchase shares back, and they're valuable, 41,000 credits right now, and he's purchasing them. He's got 2 again. I can't purchase them at the moment. If he gets another one, he would have the majority. Very dangerous. We need more money, and I thought I had my money problems past me. Well, first off, how do we get more money? By expanding our town. We have expanded this district that should be still, be provided with fish and alcohol and everything that is holy to us, and the next one would be here then. This is another district that we can, well, put up there, and since it's rather at the end of my town, we can make it the red district once again. Well, there is some nightlife fun to be had. Let's build another district in this town. Yep, something like that. The problem is though those 2 guys here. So the mines we can keep, of course, but the basalt crusher I'm going to get rid of. We can also say goodbye to... this depot is tricky. What is that? Another sand processing plant, and here we have the concrete factory. Alright, so we can get rid of those things. Let's also get rid of the depot and move it much closer to the mine that we have there, and that's basically it, right? The rest is then only for another district that can be born here. Now for the concrete, where do we move that? Down here we have still a bit of space for some minor industry, I should say, and well, the concrete definitely is one of these minor industries. So we have the sand processing plant, then I need to build again. We do have the basalt crusher, which is just a really cool name there, and then the concrete factory, right? We can squeeze it in like that just beside the mountain. And oh, I mean, some of you complained that the graphics in 2070 are not so good. I love them, honestly. I love the graphics in this game. Fantastic, lots of details if you look closely, and the town is just looking beautiful overall. Now there we still want to add now a couple of more, let's make it the more depressing color here. So this is the grayish color, right? So this goes then into this territory there, into this harbor area that we have there, where it's definitely looking a bit more depressing. And let's just add a few more here, and here, and then we have this one finished. There we have a bit of a bigger street, right, that becomes gradually smaller, as we can see as we progress more into the town itself. This we can also finish now, and here we can then have some red districts once again. So there we have... Oh, by the way, yes, the building modules are running out. Where is my ship? I do need... Oh god, I do need more ships, I think. Let's build this. It's expensive, right? 4,000 credits. I should still have an empty or an idle ship somewhere. And Vadim Sokov and Hector are at war against each other. I'm totally happy about that. Totally fine with that. And yes, a little bit later they're already fighting against each other. That is just music to my ears. And there Vadim Sokov lost a submarine. Pity that. But I don't shed a tear. Now, my ship should have returned with lots of building materials. There they are. So we can keep expanding our little town that we have here. Production holder for a concrete factory. Oh no. Let's squeeze, let's see. Oh, and then we have something. An accident at a nuclear power plant has happened. And nuclear power plant in Omicron reports minor incident. Situation is under control. No radiation is leaked. Productivity is unaffected. But there was something here, right? So according to that, we had a minor incident. This is when you activate the catastrophes in this game. So hopefully there's nothing. This is also why I built it so far away, right? If there is an accident here, radiation is only spreading around it, I think at least. It might also spread through the whole island. This would be really bad for us. And yeah, well, this was this minor incident. I'm pretty sure there's another one coming though. Now we are also having the red district in Omicron. This is the area where we're going to have the monument. Fire discovered. Oh. And this is just a normal fire in Neo. Nothing too dangerous happening there right now. Let's continue with another district, and we have it already. Boom. And the only thing we now need is still a casino that I would like to squeeze in. We might also squeeze it in here. I think we take just way more people than... Yes, I think this would be a better location for it. And there we have the next casino. It's a red light casino, of course. Now let's leave a bit of room there in front of it. So this is the entrance, and beside it we might be having then something, but who knows about that. And in this small area, I'm pretty sure we will also need an information tower. Oh, there we have one already. That's good. Then we just actually... yeah, I think we can just build buildings here. We should be fine with that. And no company. It has it now. Very good. So there is a new district. This should add to the money. And probably over there, yep, we still also have more space. This is the red district. So we haven't really expanded on that. And I should definitely do that once I have my modules for that. And also to get a bit more money in, since we have a surplus of weapons, of course, let's have a weapon trading up and running. The same thing we could say for plastic. I think plastic we're going to have for quite some time there. And let's see, we'll also have the luxury food that we could sell for a good price. Steel, certainly not. It's one of our major resources that we need, building materials that we need. So let's just keep it with the weapons there. That's the most important thing. And the transport delivery gives us 32 tons of high-tech weapons. This is, of course, also something that we might use and sell right away. So pick up the delivery from Hector. Let's send the whole fleet over there, I think. Right, and one of them will pick it up and then we move it around. The other thing is we have an energy shortage in Neon once again. Why is that the case? I think everybody's working here as diligently as possible. I think we might be running out of something. Do we have a coal power plant somewhere? I don't think so.
Warning. Critical majority.
Oh, and also majority here. Yeah, Tor had the majority. I just purchased it back again. Oh god, we need to be really careful about the shares. Incredible. Lucky we have a bit of money at hand right now, so I can still fight them off, but for how long? Now, where do we need to go with this? Bring the delivery to the location designated on the minimap. Alright, I don't see that.
The gang is bet on you messing. Don't screw this up. Otherwise, it
oh,
be tough
over there, I guess.
Off your back.
Ah, well, quest is not working. I continue building. Let's have the red district that we can now finish on that side here. So for this whole community center that we have there. Also this one, and right where we have the market. Fantastic. This one and also here. And some additional blocks. This one has to stay, unfortunately. Perhaps we can make it a bit narrower so we can still squeeze in a building. Very good, like that. And a few more buildings. The same thing goes for this one, that is bluish, so we should continue with the blue color here, and there we can also have a few more. How much do I have? 138 building modules. There's a crime rate, or there's a crime happening here. The thing is, that happens more often. Now we do need the prison for that, or the police station. This another very big building that doesn't have a huge radius, unfortunately. So I'm going to need a few of them. We could squeeze it into this area. And that would be totally fine, I think. Yep, let's do this. We just have to make the street a bit smaller, but who cares about that? And voila, there we do have the first police station as well in the system. Looking pretty cool, and is already on the way fighting the crime that we have. And I'm probably going to need a few of them, but I'm going to build them once the crime is happening, right? So that we just counter it every time, and I still profit from the credits until then, because there's no need to build it right away. The next thing, we still have lots of building materials. I would like to continue with probably another district. Let's make it a blend district once again. So yeah, close to the industrial zone that we have there. And also, this zone can still use some districts. There I could use it, even though that is pretty close now to the dam project that we're having here then. But who cares? This one is fine. It's a community center right where we have the river. So there is a street going over it. And it's adding a lot of influence in this area, right? So we can build something in this on this side of the river, and it's just going to be normal houses, I think. Same goes for this. There we probably will need something later.
Alert. Fire.
Another block that we can have. Let's get rid of that road there real quick. We need to be careful here because now those people don't have any community center. And there we have it, right beside the river. And yeah, there's also where we're going to have the dam project. And the dam project, yeah, can also have a catastrophe like the nuclear power plant. If that happens, then my city is flooded anyway. But let's just not hope that it comes to that. And here we can make... Actually, let's make it a double road. And this is then where the bridge goes over there. Can we have a double bridge? We can actually do this.
Warning.
A nice double bridge to that community center. And the community center has the street then all around to this side where we can still have a few more people. Squeezing them in like that, but I think they should be fine. After all, this whole thing. And also we can continue here. And perhaps the grayish color buildings in the outside area here. The outer skirts of the town of Cyberpunk. And, well, we might still do something here. I don't know. Perhaps we just keep this one free. Right? There's going to be a dam. I don't think it would be a best idea to build right in front of it. At least not until we have finished it. Now, lots of additional people living in this city now. We have already reinforced the production for the fish and the alcohol. So I hope I should not need to do that again. Also, here, since that is going more industrial, we might just be having the rather bleak looking houses here, right? As it is so close. It makes sense. Boy, that is some real growth in the town of Cyberpunk. And double road as well. So this is kind of like, wait a second, there we have the avenue. And this one is a double road here. Righto, going away from the avenue. And then might actually, yeah, go all the way down here as well later. That we have several of these big roads then. I'm also reinforcing some of those productions like the convenience food. Since we're going to upgrade a lot of these people, I definitely do need additional piggies and stuff like that. And yeah, this is a good location for it. And thus another piggy industry has been born just in this area. It looks rather chaotic, right? But if we zoom in closer, we can see what is really happening here. Not the most beautiful thing. And that's the piggies. There we have the spices. I think spices is rather full at the moment. Though I'm pretty sure, yes, it's full. Though I'm pretty sure that once we consume more meat again, I will also need more spices. So let's just, let's just be ahead of it and have a few more farms. I think we have a good amount of space in this area too for more farms that we can then just add to this whole area. And with all these new districts, I think it's upgrade time, and that is always the most fun thing to do. Now, first of all, we are full on fish and alcohol. We are totally capped on convenience food and plastic. Convenience food we just reinforced, so I'm pretty confident that we can support a mass upgrade of new people coming in, of new employees into our beautiful big town, into all directions. We're going to upgrade those. I think here we might be actually needing still a casino, but that is something, yeah. And as we can see, it's only really costing us a bit of tools, and we have so many tools that we can just happily do this all day if we want to. This is where I probably will have to need another casino. Let's just check this one. It's the blue district, so we're going to have blue one, and I might just have it in here or here. I think this is better. Takes in more people. Very good. Off you go. And once again, a new casino is born, a bluish one. And for some reasons, for the second time in a row, I've lost this building there. So we need to build it again. Even though it's right beside the city center, it also has everything that it needs, but for some reasons it collapsed. Now, there we have then some courtyard for some beautiful bigger gardens in between. And then we can just happily continue there. How many can we actually upgrade more? 18 more. And then we just really have nothing to do than wait a bit for more people to gain the ascension, right? So this block, as we can see, all around the monument now we are upgrading. So in this area now. And probably, this is really close to the river there. Probably we'll build around the river anyway. I mean, there is a dam. There's going to be a dam, but who cares about a dam, right? It's not going to break anyway. I hope so. I think so. And another thing is for our techies, for those guys here, They have also grown a bit. The only thing they really need is now this functional or these energy drinks, right? We have carbon now, so the lab is no problem, but the drink is a problem. So let's just check this drink. We do need the sugar, we do need coffee plantations. Unfortunately, they also require carbon. And then we have the energy drink factory, which also requires carbon once again. Now for the carbon, I'm not entirely confident with how much oil we are producing at this point, especially since I've got 2 trading ships getting the oil to other places. We definitely have not enough oil. Let's just have a look once again. Where is my submarine? There it is. We still haven't found any new plateau where we could settle on. That is very important to find though. And there is nothing down here. Just another island. Oh, hello there. There is actually a massive submarine passing by right now from Vadim Sokov, most likely. Oh well, and we can upgrade. We still really need to find another plateau for the oil. There's really... Oh, and underwater plateau. Is there someone living here? No, there's not. It's available. It has lots of building space. We have 1 underwater oil deposit. 2. 3 would have been very nice. Only 2, unfortunately. Yep, only 2. Alright, what the heck. We still have found it. Let's get back home with my submarine and get us some building materials to settle on this new land that we just found there. Very important that we do that. That's a bit of additional oil that we can then use to produce, for example, the plastic and also the carbon, right? So carbon, how much oil do we have here? 8, but that's because the trader just arrived. And the carbon we need, or the oil we need to produce the carbon. Yep. So oil is the major thing that's missing right now. In Omicron, we don't have any oil. So it's really only Neo, and I look at that in Neo, and it's already going drastically down. 35,000 tons of oil are remaining. And then we should really focus fully on the underwater oil production. And this is where the plateaus are coming in. Let's unload what we have, and let's get us lots of building modules and tools to this new plateau that we have found down there. We got also some very other interesting things here, like diamonds, make manganese, so that we already have, but the diamonds is nice, and sponge cultivation is also working on this one. Other than that, lots of oil. Let's build us the next depot for the next underwater base, and Prospect it's being called. Has a very Bioshock-esque feeling to it, these bases. I love that. And there now we can have, yep, another beautiful oil rig that is working for us. And ooh, yes, I'm sorry. Of course we do need something for the power. There we have it. Produce it all. He doesn't like it. We're producing too much oil for his taste. And another transport delivery for 7,000 credits. We can definitely use that, especially since I need more money for the shares. Another share has been purchased. Not on my island though. Righty, so this is getting the oil, and over there we have another one that I would very much like to use. We have... Oh. We should have the materials for that. I don't think so. Nope. That's not going to happen. We need exactly 1 more ton of building materials. So let's get to the closest island, or to any island really. Omicron has a bit of it. And the professor just bought 40 tons of weapons. Thank you very much for that. Definitely do like the money. Now in Cyberpunk we also have a very negative eco balance. Reason for that is, of course, I've built way more buildings, and that is reducing the amount of nature on this island. Every time you do this you lose some of it. So let's just have a look. We have the deacidification station. We can build it. I don't think we actually have it yet. And let's have it in one of our industrial districts over here. Just fine. And getting rid of all the assets in the atmosphere. Clearing it off. Having the most use of it. And this is improving it already. And I should be able to... Yep, 46 more I can upgrade. Let's do this. Especially here around the avenue. And then we got a few more. In that area. Perfect. Meanwhile, in the other plateau... Oh, yep, let's do this as well. And in the other depot, I can now build the next oil rig that we want to have down here. There we have it. And energy-wise, another power plant as well. No more oil, so that's Yeah, we have now 3 oil rigs looking out there. I mean, this is just looking pretty cool too. Very dystopian. These oil rigs here. And they should support now Cyberpunk and Omicron with oil that we're going to need even more now. And on our latest plateau, I can build now 1 more on this side. Money or energy, we have enough, so it's all about the oil rig. And there we have it. Beautiful. 2 more coming out here as well. I do need still a trader. Let's just see. Let's have a smaller freight ship for that. It's really only oil that we do need, or we do transport from one side to the other, and that is fine. Now I can upgrade more again. We should be doing that. There, I've got a few more. I would like to upgrade here though, because this is going to be very close to the monument then as well. There we have them, and yep, down here, another one. Perfect. We can also reduce the taxes for the employees right away, so they should be upgrading then as well. Most of them, the ones that don't have information, I will provide. And we do need more building modules though, because I'm upgrading so much. 50 we have here. I could get a few from Omicron to Cyberpunk. Or we just produce a few more. I don't think we produce enough at the moment. We have lots of sand, so I could actually just build a few more of the building module factories. This one here. Energy we have a good balance. We have now 2 aquawise, so 3 more I can squeeze in. And he really
Keep it short.
Yep, resetted the influence that we had with him, so he's on a war path with us at the moment. There's no way around that. Next one would be the quest search for investors. Pick up from Sad is looking for new sponsors. Could you start a promotion campaign for our project? Alright, why not? Let's take one of my ships. Get it to the professor. There we can start with that. And I think I do have another quest as well. Worth some money. Nah, it's the only one. Alright, with 7,000. Passat 3 is ready to go. And I think we're going to send it to Omicron then with the oil, because here we do need the oil for the carbon. Right, so we create a new trade route. It's going to be oil 2 and goes from Prospect to Omicron. I love these names. And there we take the oil. It's never really going to be more than 2 stacks there. And our latest ship, Passat 3, on it. Perfect. And another trading route thus is activated and on the way. And we can continue to grow. Look at that massive city. Beautiful. Stay tuned.
Your skills correspond exactly to the job